Okay, so you wanted a follow-up video on professionalism and how to make a denture. And I'm just going to add on to what I said before I said dress nicely, treat the patient as if they were on your same level. Don't talk down to them, but talk with them as if they were an equal. There was something else that stood out with me yesterday, and it was having an expert opinion. You are in you are a professional for a reason. You are the best at what you do. And sometimes that requires you to make the ultimate decision on what's best for the patient. I don't remember exactly what it was yesterday, but there was a type of denture that you decided to make for that third gentleman. And you said you made the ultimate decision to use the strongest material, but it compensated for the teeth, I think, staying in the same position. Um, you did offer, if you wanted, to change the teeth and adjust them if he would like, but you had to make that decision to use the stronger material because you thought that that's what he would like. And I think that that's not always a decision that the patients can make because they don't know you know, what is the value in a certain material, and that's something that you have learned for them. So I think that having an expert opinion is also a part of professionalism that is important. And yeah, so as far as making a denture, I'll just go through the steps. I kind of went through it quickly yesterday, but um, I'll do my best to remember everything. I remember you taking an initial impression, pouring it up in stone, or yeah, I think it was type 2. Brought it back. You use the triad. Sorry, I keep forgetting what the materials are called. The triad. You light that, you cure it, and then you added the wax to it and made sure that it's stuck on there by heating it with your wax spatula, and adjusted that accordingly to the dress to the nines methods you have for the patient. And then you did more of the PVS on the inside. You started out with the thick body or the heavy body and got the bigger pieces of his anatomy, and then you went to a lighter body, and then if necessary you could have used the orange, yellow, or gold lightest body, but I don't remember that being necessary. But essentially you want to capture all of the anatomy and make sure that there's a certain thickness. I think you said 6 millimeters in front of the implant. Make sure that the teeth are okay. It was still somewhat uncomfortable. Clearly, you explain that to them, but make sure that they, you know, look good and they like it, and that the teeth are the proper length and whatnot and color. And then send them away and that's after the lap has already put the teeth in, sorry. And then the third appointment is the final fitting. You make sure that the occlusion is correct. You want as even of an occlusion as possible. If there's any focus in one area, it could cause tipping. You do that with some articulating paper and just make sure it all looks good with the acrylic, and I think that's it. Okay.